And then, lately he's been spending a lot of time with one particular player that's very famous that needs like a lot of, extra attention. He's been spending a lot of time with Sonny, and I was standing at the front. And if you don't know the layout of the LAFC Performance Center, the front has a little desk where you come in, and if you're new, you have to come in and check in. Steve and Ante are over there finishing their lunch and they're chatting. I can see Sergi Palencia is like on his phone. He's chatting. I see Sonny. He's at the far corner with Christian, who is the team administrator. He's basically the guy that like when these guys get their visas or need their driver's license, he's there. He talks them through. So he's going through some stuff, and I'm like, we can't be taking me over there. And he goes, yeah, we're going to go say hi to Christian. I'm like, okay, so we're going to say hi to Christian, but like the guy's going to be right there. Uh-huh. And immediately when we walk up, Paul goes, hey, Sonny, I want you to meet my friend. He's kind of a big deal. And he stood up, he shook my hand, stopped what he was doing, shook my hand. When Paul said, hey, he's kind of a big deal, he said, oh, really? Why? He said, well, he used to work here. So he left us, so he doesn't need us anymore. And Sonny laughed, thought that was funny, which he must have a great sense of humor to laugh at something like that. But then immediately looked at me, goes, what do you do now? And I said, well, funny you should ask. I work at this place called Cosm. He said, well, what is that? And I explained to him what Cosm is with the screen. I said, hey, look, you come there and watch Spurs games. He goes, oh, really? That's cool. So it's like and he's literally asking me questions like, so what's it like? I'm like, it's like a big dome. It's huge. Everything's on there. It's almost like you're there. And he goes, wow, that's amazing. And I said, do you like movies? And he said, yeah, I love movies. What do you think about The Matrix? Are you a Matrix fan? He goes, no way. I go, yeah, we play The Matrix there if you ever want to come see The Matrix. And he says verbatim to me, if you invite me, I will go. And I'm like, no, seriously, we'll take care of you. We'll like do whatever you like. We'll shut it down. You come in just by yourself, like no people. He goes, no. You invite me, I'll go. I'll be there. And then shook my hands, said, great to meet you. And that was it. And that was literally the space of like 2 minutes. But it was like one of the warmest conversations I've had with a mega superstar that literally is like Elvis around the world. And he was just a normal like person, which was incredible.
I have a couple of questions, and they're important ones. The first one is, do you think you could mastermind this into a real friendship? Because he's in a new city, he needs friends, and you don't always want to only hang out with your coworker.
But you say mastermind like it's a bad thing. Like that would just be good for everybody.
Yes, but you will be manipulating it to become his friend.
Yeah, it would be to be
is
clear,
that different than just making a friend? Like that's what friendship is.
Yes, but
try to become their friend.
Yes, I'm trying to become friends with a very famous person that I love.
Yeah, the only way to facilitate it would be by me like giving him nice tickets to Cosm. Yeah, so you can say what level of friendship that is, but yeah, he's probably my best friend now.
Okay, great. So you're best friends with him. Second question: are his hands soft or rough?
They're soft.
I knew it. I knew they were soft. And 3, is he as beautiful in person? Like looking into his eyes, were you taken by him?
Yes, he was perfectly put together. A lot of the guys after training will eat in their training gear. Not him. Can tell he went and got a shower, got dressed, wearing a very cool sweater and some sharp pants. Smelled very nice, but not too nice. We've had this conversation. Some of the guys lay it on a little heavy, just the right amount. So
Denny
a gentleman.
Moanga.
And again, I can't.
That's a guess.
I honestly cannot.
That's an alleged guess.
He's there. I believe he was having some tacos. It was not like I'm standing there and he's just like yeah, looking the different direction. He is having a conversation with me. Body turn, body language. Like he's like, great to meet you. And then when I say like, it's very nice to meet you too. It was sincere. Shook my hand again, and it was like, and I walked off with Paul and I waited till we got like far enough away. And I was like, that was probably like the fucking coolest thing that's ever happened. He goes, you're welcome. I just wanted you. He's like, I just wanted you to meet him real quick because he really is that great of a guy. And so that was honestly not planned. I did not go there expecting that at all. And to be able to do that, one speaks to, again, Paul being pretty awesome. But Paul knowing that like Sonny is legit and is not like, he's wants to meet people, enjoys this city. Like he's a nice person and he's a real person that also just happens to be adored by millions and millions of people and probably cannot like, I'll tell you this. I've been to training many times when Gareth was there. Giorgio was there. There was the most people I've seen waiting at the top of the ramp, waiting for autographs, waiting for players to come out, just waiting to hopefully catch a glimpse. And I asked them, I said, wow, is it